a little bit more back and forth between the two nowadays. Honestly, I could see either of these taking it.
And considering how Sinji's just been playing on fire this evening, it's really going to have to come down to the wire. Who's going to be able to take advantage first? Percentages are going to be almost a non-factor on Sinji's half.
Except for the potential timeout side of it.
Yeah.
Certainly a matchup that can take quite a while, especially if Sage plays as patient as he has been. We see him just waiting, lasering Pac-Man, lasering the Hydrant even, and willing to just wait because he knows he can shine back those projectiles.
And I like that option from Sage because he knows that he'll have the advantage on rushing in. At any point he catches Sinji off guard, the percentage is going to build heavily in his favor, as we can already see by this deficit that he's managed to build up. But when it comes to the long game, if he's not too careful, Sinji can just sneak out from under him with combos, traps, and tricks. The lasers really help mitigate a lot of that worry.
As does Shine. You see it right there. One of the things Pac-Man can thrive off, even in matchups with a Reflector, you can see Pac-Man wait to try to punish it, but of course, Fox, one of the characters that has a Reflector that just stays. Shine, you can just keep it up, wait for the projectile to come to you.
Yeah, Reflector is a fantastic move in that it's going to allow dekillsage to reposition himself, and he forces Sinji to play a different type of waiting game. Especially now with control of the bonus fruit, Bell is just going to be sitting off to the ledge, Sinji not having control of it for a time being. Everything just sort of disappears in his hands.
That was a pretty crazy situation right there. We saw Sage Nair actually land on the Hydrant, and then it disappeared like in the middle of the animation. Oh, he up smashes the Hydrant. I'm not sure what that launch angle was, but it does. I guess it was the Hydrant or potentially a combination of...
Yeah, it was.
That was wild. First thought going to Sage.
Sinji anticipated to DI that up smash, and he kind of figured he might get caught in the Hydrant, but he didn't know which was going to end up launching him, and it looks like it was the Hydrant that really killed him. Oh, and all that percentage so quickly.
Yep, getting the shined Hydrant right there. Oh, and a beautiful play right there, using the water as sort of a fake out. Jumps up with the apple, gets him with that weird angle that the apple has.
And it was worth noting, B-reverse from Sinji, so you saw him peel back a little bit, and Sage might have anticipated a different type of combo out of Sinji, but...
And speaking of different types of combos, we get a Fox combo with the Galaxian ship right there. Oh, as the Hydrant just beats out Shine. Shine is frame 6, so occasionally you'll see it lose to things even if the animation's already out. Not even the fastest Shine in the game, actually. Me Gunners is frame 3.
Yeah, it's funny to see one of the Mii's having a faster option, but not necessarily a better one. Depends on how you use it.
Also just not as useful of a character in general.
Oh, no, yeah, that goes without saying, but we don't need to talk about that trash right now. We got Fox in front of us. We got the OG.
And a very good trap right there. Forces the air dodge into the ground with the up-tilted Hydrant. If he doesn't air dodge, he would have gotten clipped by that. But he catches the air dodge with the up smash. And that's going to be game 1 going to dekillsage here in winners finals. So sticking with the same characters, pretty rare to see anyone else from these two. And we're going to go right back to Final Destination for game 2.
Yeah, we've seen significantly less of the Sheik from Sage. Understandable considering the results that he's managed to net with his Fox. So I agree with this. Sinji, we very rarely see the Mewtwo now that he's feeling much more confident in his Pac-Man and giving a different perspective onto the terrible matchups that he was intending Mewtwo to cover for Pac.
Yeah, we even saw him beat, he beat Vinny's Cloud today. Been doing very well in matchups that are usually very tough for Pac-Man, as you mentioned.
But sitting here right now in game 2 with quite a percentage deficit sitting on Sinji, he's going to have to put in all of that work he's been putting in to get to this point now, and so much more if he wants to topple dekillsage, who's got such a fine idea of how to utilize Pac-Man's tools against him. And it's this specific character knowledge that's making this look like an insurmountable hurdle for Sinji, with only 20%.
Yeah, this is looking pretty difficult for Sinji right now. He does get the lock set up, and down air, up air.
Going, stir the pot.
Huge combo right there from Sage, getting Sinji all the way to 58%, and it's looking bad for the low-tier hero side of the bracket right now.
Yeah, everyone getting a wake-up call that these characters are a niche for a reason. But Sinji not out of it just yet. Down, but not out.
So Sinji needs to take this first stock eventually. And now Sage has the bonus fruit. This is looking really tough.
Yeah, not making good use of it. I don't know if that was just incredibly well timed off of the water or if that was just a happy accident, but either way, what a way to utilize Cherry, arguably one of the worst of the bonus fruits.
Yep.
And I don't know if Sinji's ever encountered a situation like this. Yes, Sage has experience fighting against Sinji and his Pac-Man, but it seems that Sage just has such a strong concept of Pac-Man's tools in control of, behind the control of Fox.
Yep.
And how often are you ever going to get a chance to really utilize that type of research in such a high-tension match?
In New York, where you have a Pac-Man and a Wii Fit winning things. But we do finally see the Bell up smash confirm right there. He's going to go off stage, make sure he can catch that ship while dekillsage is respawning. Oh, and I think that was supposed to be a forward throw right there. We've been seeing him go for that combo a lot where he gets Galaxian into grab forward throw, second hit of Galaxian.
My guess was mix-up. He's recognizing Sage is very aware of all of his tricks, so he's going to have to play even further outside of the box, outside of his own box.
Which is already outside of the box.
Like, all right, so if the box is
oh, wow.
Box is a coffin,
the box
get him
just got hit
here.
pretty hard.
That was reaching from deep.
Yeah, he runs right under that bell. Risky play, but Sage knew exactly what he was doing there, and he gets the up smash. Sage moving on to winners finals. Sinji going to losers finals, where he'll play the winner
Grand
of our
finals.
next set. Sorry,